Listen, you know why God entered into rest? He worked for 6 days. He said, no, nothing will be created again. After this, all things will be reproduced. If you see any human being on the earth, it is by reproduction. You see any plant on the earth, it is by reproduction. After 6 days, I stopped working in creation. I now started reproducing. Some of you, God has done creation. You are asking for creation again. He said, what is needed now is reproduction. In other words, as far as God is concerned, if I did a miracle and got you a job, you should never be unemployed. If I did a miracle and got you a business deal, you should never be without business deals. Except you have forgotten. So through thanksgiving and praise for the things that God has done in your past, powerful mental adjustments occur that align and bring you into harmony with what God is set to do today. In other words, those mental adjustments occur. All right? The whole idea of this mental adjustment is that you come to realize that it's not in your own attainment, but it's inside God's atonement, which means it is what God did, not what you did. That's why Paul made a powerful statement. He said, I planted. You think Paul did? He says, Apollos watered. He said, but it's God that gave the increase. In other words, he saw people plant and water and nothing happened. Everything people do to succeed and succeed. Some people have done exactly the same thing and they failed. But there is the recognition, there is a God element. That you entered into the office and there was just an assistant director that greeted you and said, what was going on here? And for no reason said, I will take up your case. That's it. He was the one that pushed and did all of that and caused the door to be opened up. You entered in the place and someone said, you are the one that will get this job. Somebody just liked you. Listen, likeness, that somebody likes you, is God that puts it in their heart. Jonathan and David, God put it in there. That's why the Bible says they became fast friends. That a boss just likes you and starts giving opportunities. It's something that God put. Go back. Don't take those things for granted. Don't think that, well, it's because I was intelligent. Because they're intelligent people. Look, I know somebody in church, he was a genius in school. Comes to church, when I look at him, I find it difficult to, because I knew when we were in school together, he just hasn't gotten anything. This chap was a genius. Oh, he's a genius. When I look at him, I say, Then you know that, this thing is not of him that runneth. It's not of him that willeth, but it's of God that showeth mercy. And I'm saying, check your life. You will see testimonies. You just may not know of God's mercy. That these are pockets. Now, what you do is when you go back and you start thanking God, you multiply those things in your life. Now, it's the multiplication of those things that brings that favor that does it.